Hello everyone and welcome back to Giants Valley, my early access prehistoric kingdom zoo. And if this is the first episode you're watching, or this is the first time you're seeing this project, I don't blame you. There's only ever been one episode before this one, of course, and it came out like over a year ago, so yeah, understandable if you didn't see that. But anyway, welcome to Giants Valley. This is my early access zoo being built somewhere in East Africa. I think I chose Tanzania specifically, so yeah, a lot of the exhibits that you see will be inspired by East African zoos, because pretty much, I don't know, I wanted to build an East African zoo, and then Prehistoric Kingdom came out, and I was like, oh, so I want to play that game, let's do them both together. So we kind of have this East African zoo vibe going along here, very low budget and stuff. So yeah, if you didn't miss, or if you didn't watch the first episode, then go check it out. You can see a lot of this entrance plaza and stuff I showcased off there first. And if you did watch it and wondering where the series has been, yeah, I haven't been playing Prehistoric Kingdom as much, because I've just been playing Planet Zoo a bit more, but every now and again would open up this game, build some exhibits, and I think finally time to show some of the stuff I've been building off and on for the past year. And I guess we'll just go through this entrance plaza again, just to showcase, since it has been a long while. So yeah, we have the gift shop still not done. I put a gift shop thing in there. Next episode maybe we'll have an interior. But anyway, we are going to go up on the safari walk. So yeah, like I said, a lot of the exhibits and such are based on East African zoos. So this one specifically, this little idea of having like this elevated path where you can see the animals is based on the Nairobi Safari Walk in Kenya, obviously. And yeah, this is the exhibit we made last episode, I showcased last episode, where we have the sauropods. We have some Brachiosaurus. I'm pretending that these orange spotty ones are Giraffe titan, so an African species, and then we got a Camarasaurus, we got Dryosaurus, and since last episode I added a new species in here. We got the Scelidosaurus sleeping, because they added into the game, so I figured why not. So yeah, this big plains area is for the sauropods, and then the smaller herbivores, so like the Scelidosaurus and the Dryosaurus, can come into this shadow area if they wanted to, the shaded foliaged up the area. They don't really come here, even though I tried to bribe them with a food dish, but yeah, they still tend to stay in the plains. The Scelidosaurus can also fit through these little beams, so that's cool that they can use. The small animals can use this section. But anyway, let's go and see something new. Got a Ceratopsian from last episode down here, but anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, so if we move along here, on this side is a future enclosure for Argentinosaurus, and you can see I've already plopped them down just to see what they'll look like, and also for photographing opportunities. But yeah, this is not a complete enclosure. You can see I don't have all these concrete pillars to stop the sauropods from coming close to the walkway, and there's of course no wall on the backside, so they can just wander out. But they've stayed, or at least this one has. I don't know where the other one is. Must be behind those trees. But yeah, in the future this is going to be a big Argentinosaurus exhibit, and then going to be like a hotel or resort, something on the other side overlooking the exhibit. But yeah, that's for future episode. That laying down, that's pretty cool. But yeah, on this walkway over here I added this little shade structure, because this was a long and very open walkway, so if it's a hot day you are gonna get hot, so maybe you wanna hop along the shade. I do still need to add some benches here to give you some shelter, but give you a seating spot in the shelter. But yeah, there's a nice little seating area, and then you can look into both exhibits. So you've got these binoculars, you can go and look at the sauropods, you can look at the restaurant on the other side, and on this side you can see the Argentinosaur. And I think I'll probably also mix him with something. I'm thinking Coelophysis, just to be a little quirky. walk along here. So I started placing in some of the columns. Really cool. Let's take some time to admire the big dinosaurs. But anyway, as we move along here, as you can see, this is where the ramp exited the last time, but now we have a new continuation going this way, past the Argentinosaurus, and as well as some new ceratopsians. So yeah, a lot of the exhibits in this episode is new ceratopsian enclosures. I think there's like, what, 3 species now, or is Styracosaurus also one? And there's probably like 4 species. So yeah, this is the newest one. Got some Styracosaurus. Yeah, so we've got a few of them. They're all just chilling. And yeah, with the exhibit, I put these little metal bars, like metal fence down to stop them from if like there's a fault in this fence, if like the mesh tears or something, maybe they'll try and tear through it, then you know they can't get through to that mesh. So it's just a little barrier to stop them from breaking through and moving into this exhibit. But yeah, you can see there's another viewing area over there which will come around to see. For now, you can see pretty much all of the exhibit on the elevated viewing platform. So yeah, I think I put down like 4 females and then a male. The male I chose a different skin just so he looks sexually dimorphic from the females. And also really like the skin with the dark patches over the eyes for the males, so yeah, I went with that one. And as with the females, I went with one of the more plain skins. I really like how they move. It's really well animated in this game. Yeah, but anyway, let's hop back on the path. So we've got a little shade structure for them. They can go in there, but they can only fit through this wide end. They can't go through these beams, so maybe I need to stretch it out a little bit so they can actually, you know, move inside, but they can still use it, so it still functions. Not a big deal. But yeah, we've got another little shade viewing area. I don't even have any binoculars, anything with this one. Still need to add all the benches and whatnot, but this will be for this exhibit as well. And then we've got a wooden walkway, and this will go down to the hotel or resort, whatever I build here. But yep. And then over here, we're going to have another exhibit in the future. This pathway will go to a viewing area, but since obviously the exhibit doesn't exist, we're just going to walk down this pathway. And then for the Styracosaurus. Is it Styracosaurus or Styracosaurus, I think? Styracosaurus. I keep saying Styracosaurus. I've said that since I was really young. I misread it once, and that's just stuck in my head. So, Styracosaurus. If I say it wrong, just please forgive me. I really love how these two are just walking together. Okay, but now they're walking into each other. Never mind. You ruined it. But they ruined it. But they were walking side by side so nicely, and I think it's to get to this food dish that I put over here. So yeah, this is a separation pen, so if one of them's misbehaving or something, or sick, or if the keepers need to clean this exhibit, we can put them in here. And we've got another little shade structure for them to sit in. We've got their food bowl, and then put a little water drop. I still want to put like a hose somewhere so you can fill it, but yeah, the way I did this is I just pop some glass in here, some like tinted glass. So that's normal glass, and then this is the opaque glass. And yeah, it looks like water. So if you ever want to make a little water drop, then that's how you do it. And over to the right, that's going to be the viewing area for the exhibit. That'll be over here, but I'm not going to check that out now because it's empty. Yeah, so just know a lot of the stuff on this end is a little as you can see, it's all barren. So this is all the rest of the future part of the zoo. But for now, it's all empty. I still need to smoothen out the paths and put plants and that here, but also an empty cage. That's something for next episode. But yeah, come over here, and then we have a the staff gate to go into the Styracosaurus exhibit. Yep, we got them, both of them eating here. Standing right in the food, of course, why not? Oh, take a sleep in it. Oh, no, roll yourself in the food. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I saw a zoo animal sitting right inside the food trough in the food as they're eating it, so it's on brand. It's on brand. Modern behaviors, I guess. But anyway, let's carry on. I really like this wooden fence that they added in the latest update. I think it was the last update. But yeah, it's a really nice just guest fence that you can add anywhere, like low budget guest fence, and I really like it. I use it a lot already. Over here, and here's the other viewing opportunity for the Styracosaurus. The game still has these weird poles when you connect a null fence with a normal fence. So I don't know if this is gonna stay. I hope not. Should probably put something on the feedback forms or something. But yeah, currently this thing doesn't look very nice. But yeah, we got the little rock wall to stop them from climbing up, and then guess come here. They can take a seat. Ooh, it's a nice view. Yeah, so you can see the Styracosaurus in the foreground, and then we got the Argentinosaurus chilling in the back. I really enjoy that view. Yeah, anyway. So it's just got a little moat to keep them out on this side, and a little concrete retaining wall. Fairly simple stuff. So anyway, on to the next exhibits. Here's the other exit for the safari walk, the elevated platform. And there you can see this is the big old Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus, Dryosaurus exhibit. And the little viewing tower showed off last episode. On this side of the exhibit, we got a new enclosure for some Cetacosaurus. Yeah, it is a bit on the small side, but this is an East African zoo, and it kind of seems appropriate. I did kind of loosely base this exhibit on a tortoise exhibit. I think leopard tortoise at the Uganda. Oh, that's cool. Walking on top of the shelter. The Uganda Wildlife Conservation Park. I forgot the proper name for it, but yeah, it's a nice zoo in Uganda, and they got this tortoise exhibit. Obviously, I upscale the size, but it's kind of the same design features with this low wall, little pool, little shelter. And I like that for the Cetacosaurus, so I don't know, they might be able to escape. Maybe, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think, yeah, probably will be able to reach up and then pull themselves up, so maybe I need to put a little overhang, like a little metal net overhang thing to keep them in. But yeah, I do like this exhibit. There's a little staff gate, come inside. Yeah, they got a little pool, little concrete pool, a little shelter they can sleep in, or they can just sleep in the sun. Why not? It's nice and warm today. But yeah, and there's the staff gate, and there we can see the staff gate obviously goes to the staff area, and then a stable for the next exhibit, which is for the final ceratopsian of this tour, the Nasutoceratops. So yeah, actually there's one right here. So yeah, similar design from the Styracosaurus exhibit. We've got these big metal things to keep them out, and then closer to the guest viewing you have this trench with this retaining wall, this concrete wall. Let's actually check out the stables first, so I can come through here. You can see back still empty. Gonna well, that will look nice all next episodes. So yeah, we've got the little staff door, so you can come through here. This is where the keepers come, and then the dinosaurs can come in this room. Oh, I didn't realize these metals were poking through. Ignore that. Could also probably grunge this up a bit, put like dirt marks and that, because this is stable. It's not going to look clean. And then this is the vehicle gate. Ooh, I think I've accidentally put a bunch of plants in the vehicle gate. Okay, well I'll clear that up. That's supposed to be a vehicle gate. Yeah, it's been a while since this exhibit I did a long while ago, so yeah, I didn't realize there were these mistakes, but it's fine. It's still nice. So this exhibit I think is also based on one at the Ugandan Wildlife Conservation Center. Ooh, all the dinosaurs are sleeping today. Yeah, so it's based on exhibit for rhinos, where they just have this like open field with like these bare patches of sand because the rhinos trample and graze, and then they also got these low iron steel bar metal beam things, fence. Yes, many words. And that's where I initially got the idea from. So I essentially based it on that exhibit. I'll throw some reference pictures for everything I'm talking about. Yeah, here we've got a little viewing area. Let's actually come to it from the front. So yeah, this building is based on one I saw at a picture I found on the Hala Park in Kenya. So yeah, really like that design. I thought, that can be a good viewing area. And we come in here, we've got all the bamboo supports in that, and then we can come right up close to the Nasutoceratops. And then at the bottom here, I use some of the mud paint, so it looks like the water collects here, or maybe when keepers come in, like wet this purposefully, and then they can come and roll around in the mud if they want to. So yeah, in this exhibit we got 2 females and a male. I think this one's a male. He looks colorful. But this is they aren't the only Nasutoceratops, because this is actually 2 exhibits. As you can see over here, there's a second exhibit, although it's kind of like a out of view exhibit. There's no dedicated viewing area for it. You just walk past on the path and you can kind of see them back there. Ooh, he's doing some fancy stuff. So these are 2 males here. I think I chose a different skin. Yeah, you can see this is a different skin for them. So yeah, this is an exhibit that's kind of been like divided into 2. So if they wanted to, they can open this up and make it a big exhibit, but I think they decided to just separate these 2 males. This is like a small bachelor duo, and yeah, you can see one of the beams to open up has fallen down. But yeah, I don't know if I'll keep this Nasutoceratops. Maybe in the future, if like another herbivore comes that can like fit in this exhibit and then also use the shelter, I might replace them. But I like them for now. That's the main reason why I kept this exhibit as Nasutoceratops. All the other herbivores are just too big to fit in this stable. Anyway, let's go back on the guest path. Yeah, there's the restaurants, and there's the stable. It's identical to the other one. Still need to add all the gates and stuff to stop guests from just walking up to this, but yeah, same thing. And this one has a separation yard, so if you need to separate any of the males, you can just put one in here, or both of them. But we do have one last exhibit for today. Not another ceratopsian, we actually have an exhibit for Torvosaurus. So yeah, like I said before, this is a zoo based in East Africa, and there are actually Torvosaurus fossils that have been found in South Africa, or at least not South Africa, in East Africa, in Tanzania. And well, they've been assigned Torvosaurus, but I don't think anyone's actually properly looked at them. If someone actually examines them, they'll see, oh, this is probably a completely different genus. But for the time being, they've been allocated as Torvosaurus, and I'm just going to go along with it. Pretend that these are the African species of Torvosaurus. Whatever was found in Tendaguru Formation in Tanzania. So, I mean, if any aspiring German paleontologists need a project, you can just, pick up all those Tanzanian dinosaur fossils, because they're all in the German museum, I think, because it was a German expedition where they found those fossils, as well as things like Giraffatitan and whatnot. And yeah, so you can go and try and assign it the proper species name, or a new genus, whatever you find works. But yeah, this is the viewing shelter for them. I forgot I had benches. I keep forgetting to add benches to my viewing areas. This is just a toilet sign for scale. It sounds weird, but this is what I've been using to scale my bulls. Just scale down the toilet sign, and yeah. Yeah, we got a pair of them. The Torvosaurus in here. Fancy waterfall in the background, a little pond. And of course, it's all moated up. We've got the concrete walls at the back, which they probably aren't escaping from. I don't think so. This isn't Jurassic World Evolution. A dinosaur can't just headbutt its way through concrete because it got a little antsy. Of course, there's the moat. Just no, they can't escape from the moat. Although it is a bit of a falling hazard for guests, but we're gonna rely on guests not being stupid. Yeah, we also have a little bit of a wheelchair ramp. It looks like it was retroactively added in because they forgot about people with wheelchairs and prams and whatnot. Yes. Torvosaurus exhibit not completely done. I still need to add some backstage. Let's zoom out. Yes, we've got a little forested area over there, and then more open area up here in the water. Probably will add some backstage. Yeah, so just if you want to separate them to clean the exhibit. And let's actually take a look at the shelter from afar. Yeah, very simple design. Just made this thatch shade structure, and then just a big old brick box to hold it up. And then to keep the guests from going up, I put the fence, this wooden fence, but then I also put a hedge fence, so it's don't cross this fence. There's big dinosaurs there. If you fall, you're gonna get hurt in the fall, and if that doesn't finish you off, then so just keep your distance, but you can still watch from afar, which I really like. The animations in this game is really good, and I think the air is just gonna get better. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this episode. What I've been building for the past year, I just came in, built some of the exhibit, then for an hour, and then forget about the game for a little bit. Yeah, so here's the Torvosaurus exhibit. Gonna build the backstage, probably just a separation pen and a bit of shade, a bit of weather shade thing. And come over here. This is the second Nasutoceratops exhibit. Might make a pathway going up here, so you can get a better view into this exhibit. And then here's the main one. A lot more open and barren. And, yeah, then Protoceratops. Can this dude actually would they be able to reach it? Probably. I mean, then again, it is a East African zoo, so maybe it flies for the region setting we're in. I don't know. Of course, he has the Styracosaurus. Ooh, they all came over here. And then we got the Argentinosaurus that's gonna come here, and then another exhibit over here, which will hopefully, probably not the Argentinosaurus exhibit next episode, but I think whatever's gonna come here, I'm gonna keep it a surprise for now. We'll be there. And then we'll start filling in the space and these little spaces here. Eventually we'll have a nice big zoo. So yeah, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about Prehistoric Kingdom. If you saw the first episode and then been waiting a year with no progress, I am still playing this game. I did pick it up a little recently and yeah, built some new exhibits in that. And we'll continue playing. It's a really, really good game. Especially with all the updates and planned stuff and items that are coming. So yeah, expect more Prehistoric Kingdom content on this channel. Ooh, look at that. Is he gonna nibble on the tree? I don't think that's something they can do, but it'd be cool if he could. But yeah, see you in the next episode, whenever that may be. I can't promise you. It probably won't be soon. Like this channel's videos, the gap between videos has just been getting longer, but there will be stuff in the future. So whenever that is, I'll see you then. Bye!